Hey guys, welcome back to part 2. Now, we're having a look at the sales funnel ninja. Now, there's a couple of things we really need to do before we move forward. Now, what I want to do is work on the cover image today. And then what we're going to do is move on to fixing up some of the text and adding images to the text and just really making it pop. We're also going to be looking at putting something in the actual header as well, just to make it stand out. And then we're going to continue on until we get to the end. How long this video goes for, I'm expecting between 20-25 minutes, but if it's less, that's a bonus to you guys. Alright, so let's move on straight away. Right, first thing we're going to be doing is we want to add a funnel. Now, that's easy enough to do. All we have to do is go here to Insert, go here to Icon, and if you watched yesterday's video, I would suggest you do, because the link will be in the description above, in the card above. So just, if you haven't watched that, go watch that first, then come back to this one. So what we'll do is go and have a look at this one, and we will put down here funnel, and we'll wait for it to pop up, and we will grab that particular one just there. Now be careful of what I just did. I realize what I've done wrong here. I'm going to actually cut that. And one of the things we need to make sure we do is double click on the image, because remembering we have the image behind the text, so we can actually add text to this and we can add our funnel to that. So remembering I just copied it, so all I have to do is go Control V and it'll paste it right there for me. Now what I have to do is I have to go right click, once again go to wrap text, and then go behind text. And this way I can reposition this wherever I want. I'm just going to scroll up just a little bit so I can see more of the page. Now what I really want to do is increase the size of that to about probably, yeah, that will do. Now another thing we want to probably do is change the color. To do that we go to graphic format, and because I already have it set to this color here, I'm thinking I might retain that color, or we'll see what it's like with other colors. No, I think it's best to stay fairly uniformed. I mean, you might wish to change the color completely just to make it stand out, but I personally think that you could be wasting your time doing that. No, I think actually that's not a bad color. I think I'll keep it at that. I'll keep it at that, and then we'll just go from there. So as you can see, going down, leave myself a little bit of room at the bottom. Now next thing we might want to do is go and grab that ninja. Alright, now here we are at Pixabay. Now what we need to do is go over here to illustrations, and then while I'm here, I'm going to be typing in here the word ninja. Best part about this is it's completely free, and when you click on it you'll see something cool. Over here on the right hand side, Pixabay license, free for commercial use, no attribution required, which means we are perfectly ready to use this. So we can then just hit that and download it. It's a free download, so we just hit that and download it wherever you want. So I'll be back with the image. Okay, so the first thing we might want to do is go and grab that image. To do that we just have to click on there, go picture, this device, and I'm just going to double click on that, and there it is. Now first thing we might want to do is right click, and then we might want to wrap text and put it behind text. We also want to shrink this right down too, because it's way too big. Here we are. Bring it forward like that, so as it comes in front of the funnel. There we are. We can expand him up, make him a little bit taller if you wish to. Just make him look a bit more menacing. There we are. That looks great. I'm going to change the color of that. I'm not liking the color of that, so I'm thinking I'll take it back to where it was, which was this one here, and that will do nicely. Bring that down just a little bit more. Now what I'm thinking I might also do is grab some icons to have them falling into this section just here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Insert and go to Icons again. And in this particular case, I'm going to say Computer, and I'll grab this one here. Do that one. And of course, once we have to do is go over here to wrap text once again, and wrap text will be your favorite part of this particular process. Now what I'm planning on doing is turning that around, making it look like it's falling in. Now of course we need to send that backwards a little bit, so we right click and we're going to be going here, oops, down here, send backwards. We want to do that until it goes behind the funnel, just like that. Click, make sure you click on the box, take it down, have it look like it's falling in, and then we can go grab some more of these. So what goes into a funnel? Well, emails. We can have emails go into a funnel, and we can have that one going in. You're going to right click on that, wrap text again, behind text, and we're just going to grab that one and pop it inside here. Once again, we're going to just send it to the back, send it backwards. Or we can just bring the funnel to the front. We'll just do bring the funnel to the front, might be easier. Bring the front. There we are. We'll bring him to the front. That'll do. Now, all we need to do now is continue grabbing some more icons. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes once I've grabbed the icons I want. Alright, we're back. Now, all I did was I just got some icons, I grabbed these, and as you can see they're outlined. So let me show you how you can get an outline for that image just there. I'm going to do this one here. So with that, I'm going to go here to graphics format, and I'm going to change the color of the people to say blue, and maybe we want to do an outline of say white, and there we have it. We can move it across here. It just makes it stand out a bit more. And we can grab this one here. We can do the same thing. We can make the color any color you want. You might want to make it red or green or blue. I might make it green, fairly good natural neutral color. We go there and we just highlight around it. And of course light globes are generally bright, so we want to make it something bright, so we can do that. And I might outline that in black just to make it really pop and stand out. And then with the cache, we just click on the cache down the bottom here. We can move that out of the way, and we probably want to make that an outline of black as well, just to make it really pop and stand out. So there you have your front cover almost completed. Let's go over here to my other cover and see what I have written for the subtitle. Slice through your competition. I might even grab that entire thing and just copy over it, and copy that. Control C and bring that down. And of course we need to insert a shape, which will happen to be this one here. We shall pop this in here. We shall now go Control V. Slice through your competition. Drag that down just a little bit. Now, what else we can do here is to go here to where it says fill. What we can do is go no fill. We can go here, we can go shape, no outline, and then we have it. Now all we need to do is just turn it around to match the other one. Let's bring that up a little bit so as we can line it up. Once we line it up, we can then place that around about there. We can shrink it down so as it all fits in one line if we want to. So go over here to home. Maybe take that down to 22. and then we can then click off it, and it should by rights be all lined up, ready to go. So your cover is now complete. You can maybe put him up a little bit higher if you wish to, and there you have it. Now, it's not the best cover in the world, but it gets the point across. So let's now move on to the next section, which will be adding borders around your pages just to make it snap out and pop. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go over here to the introduction. I'm going to double click on the header section just here. And as you can see, it naturally puts it right where you want it. So let's go over here to insert. Let's go over here to shapes. You want to grab that box right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up with that section just there. I'm going to drag it across until I cover to the next point, which I'm going to do to about there, give or take. And then I might also shrink that down just a little bit, so as it fits inside the page. We don't want to go in outside the page. Bring it down to the base of the border of that. And we might want to change the color to the one that we used before, which is this one here. We want to remove the outline. To do that, all you have to do is go no outline, and you're now finished with that one. Now, it's time to come up with an introduction image. I think I like that light globe, so what I might do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to actually grab an icon with a light globe in it. So we can go to icon, and I'm going to go here, light. And this is the one I like, so I'm going to grab that, insert that. Now, as you can see, it just takes it to the top. So what we need to do in this particular case, we're going to be changing it up quite a bit. We're going to go over here, and of course you're going to be doing wrap text, but instead of doing behind text, we're going to go square. And what that does is it places it right beside the text. So as you can see, the text is now moved up, and we can also expand the size of that. And what I might also do is change the color to a nice bright yellow with a black outline. So I'm going to go there and put a black outline around it just to make it really pop and stand out. Now let's move on to chapter 1 and see what we can do here. What I might also do is bring that down just a tiny bit so as it's not right on the border. Okay, now we've done that, let's now go down here. Now what we want to do is grab hold of this and grab the entire chapter. As you can see, it's moved up into the border, so we might want to actually double click on that and take that up just a little bit so as it's not taking into all that. So let's just shrink that down just a little bit more, take it up, then move it over there. There we are. Now it's a bit nicer. We can just double click on the page itself. Now let's highlight over the top of this, and we shall grab all of this text just here. Now remembering this is a text we've already changed, so what we need to do is go over here to layout, then we go over here to column, and we can choose 2 or 3 columns. Let's have a look at what 3 looks like. Yeah, 3 is nice, but it's probably a bit too, for the size of the font, it probably isn't going to work. So we probably better off doing 2. Now what we can do is we can begin to start putting images in here. You can put an image here, you can put an image there, you can put an image down the bottom. Let's show you how to do this. Take charge of your buying process. Let's go over here to insert. Once again, we'll grab some money. So we go to the icon section. Well, no, actually I'm going to go here. I'm going to get rid of the icon. Let's go for an actual picture. So in this particular case, I'm going to go for an online picture. And I'm going to type in the word money. Hit enter. And that looks lovely like that. Or we can grab this one here. I think I'll grab that one there. And I'll insert that. There we have it. You'll notice that at the bottom of it has a Creative Commons attribution. So you can just double click on that. making sure you click on the actual box itself so as it becomes a solid line box. Then all you have to do is hit delete, and that removes it for you. Now another thing you can do is you can shrink that down so as it goes beside it, and then once again we right click, we go here to wrap text, and we go through to square, and we can drag that down so as it fits inside. We can also expand it up a little bit, or we can shrink it down. It is 100% up to you how you wish to do it. I think going down just a little bit like that just makes it pop and makes it stand out a bit more, just to give it a bit, make it look a bit nicer. I might also put one here. Maybe we can go here to Pixabay. We'll do this one. Hit funnel, and we'll scroll down until we find something we like. Okay, that looks better, and we'll just click on that. We can do a free download. It'll be PNG. You download that, and we can download it wherever we want. I'm going to download it into this file here. Keep it there, and we'll go back to that folder and we will go and get it. So let's insert picture from this device, and let's go get it. So I'm going to go to my folder, go get it. I'll be right back. Alright, now all we need to do now is right click, go over here to wrap text, and obviously square, and it will hopefully take it to where we want it. Oh, it's transparent, so how good is that? We can shrink that down, and we can take it to where we want it. That'll do. That looks lovely. And then we just continue on and we do that. Now if you want to have a feature image here, it really is just simple. If you don't want to do what we just did here, you can just keep it like that. And we can add an image just here. So let's start with the landing page. Let's now go over here to insert pictures, online pictures, and we'll go landing page. Better if I didn't miss key all the time. And I'm thinking this one here looks like a lovely image, so we'll just grab that one. I know for a fact that it's got a transparent background. And here we are. Now what we need to do is we can actually put this one here. We can either do it behind text or in front of text. It doesn't really matter. And we can also do it as square. So I think in this particular case, I'll make it square. Take it up here, drag it down, so as it goes underneath that image just there. And here we have it. I do want to bring some of this up a little bit so as it doesn't take up quite so much room. And once again, we want to remove that there, so we just double click there and we just delete that. And here we have it. You can reposition that on the page. Might want to shrink that down just a smidgen. There we are. And there we have it. Just to make it pop and stand out and make it look really nice. We can add another image to the bottom here if you wish to, or you put one in the middle of the pages here. It really is up to you how creative you want to go. And your imagination can run wild here. If you want to even, here we go, show a related paid product deal. Let's go get that image of money. Okay, so let's go get that image of money. Let's go here, go to, actually I'm going to go over here to the illustration section. Let's go money. Now here we are, and we'll scroll down. Is that in illustrations or is it in vector? I think that's in vector. Let's go to illustrations. Let's go to money. There we are. Be careful, don't grab these ones because they're sponsored ones and you'll have to pay for those. But down here, have a look at what we've got. Or I might even type in cash. Hit enter. Scroll down. It could be a money bag if you wish to. It could be something like that. I think that'll do. There we are, and we'll hit download, and we'll just download that. So bear with me while I do that.